the team around me is not that happy.
Right.
So I think it's gonna be legal action against them.
Do you feel disrespected?
Yeah, because they don't even want to pick up their phone and just talk to us. It's not even funny anymore. It's the worst organization so far. I've fought a lot of organizations. This is the worst one.
Hey, man, listen to this, bro. I got a great idea, bro. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time for Dana White. And I know he loves doing stuff like this. This is the perfect time for Dana White to bring back Gegard Mousasi to the UFC to shove it in PFL's face, bro. Let Gegard Mousasi finish his amazing career, bro. His long career, no Diddy, okay? Let him finish his amazing career, his 20-year career, bro. He's fought the who's who. He's beat the who's who. Let him finish his amazing career in a real organization, bro. In a real organization like the UFC, bro. This is sad, bro. Bellator has released Gegard Mousasi from his PFL. Bellator has released Gegard Mousasi from his agreement. We wish him all the best in his next fighting chapter. Mike Hogan, head of fighters operations, okay? And Gegard Mousasi's manager released this statement, okay? We will not comment on the merits of the alleged release at this time for obvious reasons. However, we believe there's a greater lesson here that our community should pay close attention to. For an organization that repeatedly claims to be fighter first, we now truly see how PFL treats their fighters, especially their legends. Isn't that what PFL says? Don't they have like a slogan or something? We're a fighters first organization. Yeah, bro, we saw, man. Look, guys, I don't know if you guys have been seeing what's going on, bro. But yesterday, during the MMA hour, during the Ariel Helwani show, Gegard Mousasi, right? First of all, I'm going to be biased, bro. I'm biased. I'm Armenian, dog. I'm Armenian, so I'm going to be biased, bro. When it comes to Mousasi, I'm going to be biased. But you all should be biased, bro, when it comes to stuff like this. Because Mousasi, forget about his race, bro. Forget about him being Armenian. He's a legend, dog. He's a legend, and he's a likable person. Mousasi is a legend, and PFL was screwing him, bro. PFL screwed Mousasi, and this is what happened, bro. That's what happened. PFL screwed Mousasi. They didn't want to pay him, right? They bought Bellator. I'm pretty sure you guys know this. They bought Bellator, and when they bought Bellator, they bought the contracts too. They kept the top 10 fighters. According to Mousasi, they kept the top 10 fighters, but they basically froze out Mousasi because, let's be real, they couldn't pay him. They didn't want to pay him. They froze out Mousasi, and Gegard Mousasi has been going on this media tour, right? He's been going to like different podcasts and stuff and saying the same thing and saying, hey, bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. Because people keep asking him, hey, what's going on with your career? He's like, I don't know. They're not answering my calls. PFL's not giving me fights, this, that. But yesterday, when he went on the MMA hour, the Ariel Helwani show, Ariel Helwani, who pushes PFL, you guys know the deal, bro. You guys know the history between Ariel Helwani and the UFC. And Ariel Helwani has been pushing PFL a lot on his show, bro. But it's so crazy, it's so ironic that his show basically exposed PFL, bro. His show basically exposed PFL, and I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I don't care about PFL not having money. I just care that these fighters don't get screwed, man. That's all I care about. And they were screwing Gegard Mousasi. Now, let me run it back a little, bro. For those of you that don't know what's going on. Like I just said, PFL bought Bellator, right? And when you buy a company, when you acquire a company, you inherit their stuff, their contract. In this case, their fighter's contract. And according to Mousasi, they chose to keep the top 10 fighters, which Mousasi is one of them. Mousasi is a legend, dog. They chose to keep the top 10 fighters, and they weren't giving him fights. They weren't answering his calls. They just were freezing him out. And Mousasi it's at the end of his career. He's like 38, 39 years old, bro. And what they said is, what PFL said the reasoning is, so right before Mousasi came on the MMA hour, they called Ariel Helwani to clear things up. They called Ariel Helwani, and according to the PFL, which I do not believe, and most people don't believe it. According to the PFL, at the end of Bellator, right before they were acquiring Bellator, buying Bellator, Bellator's owner or whatever extended Mousasi's contract, basically a parting gift. That's Ariel Helwani's words. They basically gave Mousasi a parting gift. They extended his contract, and they didn't tell PFL supposedly, right? And PFL missed it, okay? Which is complete BS. You got all these lawyers looking over papers, looking over contracts. You got a million lawyers. You're telling me they missed Bellator's, they missed the contract extension. So what PFL is saying, hey, we didn't know they extended his contract. And it slipped in, and once we acquired a Bellator, we saw that they extended the contract, and we said we don't want this. How's that possible, bro? How do your lawyers go through everything, but they slipped Mousasi's contract to screw over PFL? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, bro. What I think is they don't have money. Okay, I don't want to say they don't have money. They just don't want to pay that money to Mousasi. That's it. It's as plain as simple as, and they're screwing him over, bro. He had a contract. They chose not to honor it, right? They bought the company. He had a contract. They chose not to honor it. And after he went on this media tour saying how he feels, what's been going on, today they released him after he was on the MMA Hour yesterday, which sucks, bro. It's trash. And I know PFL has been saying, like, what's his name? Don Davis, the owner. Oh, we're gonna be a competitor to the UFC. No, you're not, bro. I'm sorry, dog. No, you're not. If UFC is a first level, it's a first tier organization, which if there was anything above the first tier, I would say that. If UFC is a first tier organization, PFL is like a fourth, fifth, bro. You're never going to compete with the UFC. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, you're never going to compete with the UFC, especially after stuff like this, man. Look at the comments, bro. Look at the comments. They're getting roasted. After he said he was going to sue you, LMAO, Don is a clown. Yeah, by the way, he said he's going to sue him, okay? At the Ariel Helwani show, Mousasi was saying, hey, man, if this doesn't get resolved, I have to sue them. I have to take legal action. This is his career, bro. They're freezing him out. He's at the end of his career, man. So look at the comments, bro. They really don't have the money to pay him for his last fight of his contract. So instead, they prefer to release him so they don't have to spend any money. That's a bad sign, and maybe an indication that they're running out of money. That Ariel Helwani interview yesterday brought about the pressure that burst pipes. PFL is a product I will not watch going forward. What they are doing and saying about their fighters is horrible. I give it 3 years, the UFC will buy him out. And I guess there's other fighters that's been going around. There's like, he said Cyborg, I forgot who else he said. But yeah, dog, I bet Dana is petty enough to sign him back just to make PFL and Bellator look bad. Dana should sign him back, bro. Let him come to a real organization, right? Let Mousasi, a freaking legend, an icon who's been doing this forever, bro, come to a real organization. Go out with respect, dog. That's what respect is, bro. And we got to protect these legends, dog. We already know a lot of these guys don't get paid a lot, man. We got to protect these legends as fans. And Mousasi, I've been watching his interviews. Like I said, I'm Armenian, bro. He's Armenian, man. And he's been saying he's made good investments. His brother's making good investments. So I'm pretty sure he's good with money. But there's other fighters that aren't good with money. And they get screwed over like this, bro. So this sucks, man. PFL, I'll never watch. I don't even care. I'm never even watch. Look, I've never even watched PFL. I've watched a couple ones, but forget about PFL, bro. They're trying to screw these legends, man. Look, everyone's saying something about, look, fighter first organization. Look, everyone's just trolling PFL, man. This sucks. I hope Dana White, I hope UFC signs Mousasi one more time so he could end his career in a real organization, man. Let me know what you think of this in the comments, man. What do you think about PFL? Let me know what you think of this in the comments, and it'll mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification. Thank you so much for watching.